Let's go, girls. Welcome, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the brand new intro there for the Thespian Lesbian. That's me, Nora Ames, acting. Thank you. Oh, my goodness, you guys. You guys. Holy. Oh, holy night. Wow. Thank you for becoming a member, Tobias. Wow. Okay. So, for those of you who have been off of the internets this last few days, let's go back in time and let's review a couple things. So, let me go to the YouTubes here, to the tubes of you. My goodness, guys, there has been a lot going on, a real lot going on. And this is not clickbait. This is all for real. For real. So where should we start? Let's start a few days ago. Okay. And Marilyn Honig. Okay, we're gonna go to her channel here and I'll pull it up here. Marilyn Honig premiered her documentary. It's a mockumentary. It's not, but that's what she called it. So I'm going to put it in air quotes. A documentary that she put on her channel that she had worked an entire whole year on to give us all the recipients about a person. Okay. And this documentary premiered live. Where did it go? Oh, is it gone now? Okay, no. So she did it as a premiere, so it came up just as a video, okay? And this is the documentary. This is 4 days ago now, okay? That she put up this documentary. And during the documentary, which this person on the thumbnail, that's not me, okay? I have nothing to do with this person. I am not professionally or personally associated with them in any way, shape, or form. We're not associates. Okay. During this broadcast, which I will not be showing, just to be abundantly clear, Maren, we're not showing this. As you can see, there is no live chat anymore. There's no comments, period. Not only is there no live chat, the comments are gone. There's no comments. You cannot comment. Oh, there they are. Okay. So there's 196 comments. People loved the video. 196 people in here, just so excited for this. Thank you. You did it. Blah, 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 la, la, la. Okay. Lots of accolades. Now, there was a live chat. Kids. I made a short about particular comments that were put up during the live chat. We'll just go to my channel real quick and we can look at the short. Okay. Let's go to the Thespian Lesbian. And that's me. Okay. So my short is here. We're going to just play it. It's a literal short. So let's just. No. How about if I flip the tab here? Okay. So this is the short that I made about that. Okay. Let me rewind it here because it started playing. You can do it.
Well, you know my name is Aaron, and I like to do dumb things.
So the first chat that I put up is Aaron promoting this documentary on his channel. Okay. Now, he took a.
Well, you know my name.
Some of these are hard to see, but throughout Marilyn's video, Aaron took it upon himself to chat frantically towards the end of the video, towards the end of the premiere, about me for some unknown reason. I think there's like 2 seconds where Marilyn mentions me or something about me in this video. And I'll just read to you the things that he said, because that's easier than trying to pause that video. If you haven't seen the short, please watch it and you can pause and read all of the things, but I will just, there we go. How come? Maybe work. There we go. I'm actually trying to make one section of my CapCut bigger and it's just making it smaller. So frustrating. Okay. So the things that Aaron said during that. Oh yeah, I didn't even put that one up. So Aaron says, Nora apologized on screen to a rapist. And then Marilyn's response to that. So she was reading the live chat the whole time. She immediately responded, Aaron, exactly. She calls me a Nazi, which is ridiculous. Meanwhile, she's defending a sex offender. And then Aaron says, she sexualizes children and apologizes to rapists, with my full name, Nora Ames. Nora sexualized me as a child. She even said she wasn't attracted to me when I was a 15-year-old child. She was almost 20. Okay. Will Nora respond to the part of the video where it's proven Tommy's charges were not statutory, but was actual forced sexual assault? Okay. So then he's kind of on topic, but then he goes back to, for some reason, I don't know why I have to respond to these things. Nora defended non-consensual sodomy of a minor. She defended child sexual assault. She's beyond disgusting. I never did any of that. The authorities in her county should see her apologizing to a rapist. Marilyn was fine with that one. Nora is looking very unhealthy lately. I've sent this video to the FBI. Where does it say? I've sent this video to the FBI to show Nora defending a child rapist. Okay. And then he said, I've escalated to the Office of the Director of National Security, LOL. I've actually sent it direct to the White House Chief of Staff for expedited attention of the president, LOL. I think Nora's about to stroke out. Someone give her an aspirin stat. Nora talked about how her father brutally abused her as a child with Scientology training drills. It was really sad. Can someone check on Nora? Shame on Nora for apologizing to someone who sexually assaulted a child. And then, of course, everyone's favorite, is this the week Nora joins her father in hell? So as a result of that, I put that up. I put that short up because I knew that the live comments were going to go away. So I screenshotted those during it. Now, thankfully, for the internet, let me just get a copy of this link here. The potato head person, Inco Ginito, who's on Reddit and stuff under the same name, managed to, I don't know if it's screen record or just get all of the chats. I was trying to figure out a way to like animate this so that you could see all of the chats. But this is, there were 948 messages total during that live stream. Okay. Starting off here, this is like just people saying hi to each other. Hi, 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 hi. I'm on my headphones. Just it's all the usual BS that people start before like something starts. How are you? I'm nervous. It will be so great, Marilyn. This is Arkansas Flamingo, who's a mod for Marilyn and Aaron. And we're going to get to that in a minute here. All of the usual suspects are in here. Jen Kess, Constance June, Northern Girl, all of these things, right? Northern Girl is also apparently a mod for Aaron. Now, I doubt she's going to be a mod anymore for Marilyn after Marilyn's video today. So we have all these people. It's still a bunch of hellos. And Kelly Copter, of course, makes an appearance in this video that we find out later that Kelly Copter, in the now deleted Ask Me Anything Q&A that Marilyn did the day after her video. And of course, a day after she made a post that was like, I hope your 4th of July weekend is ruined to like me and other people. She was like, I'm going to go be by the pool. And then she did a video. Hey, Tommy. And, oh, I meant to unmute Marilyn. I think she's blocked in the back. I'll look in a second, Marilyn. If you want to come in and say something, or if you want to come on, you have my email. You're welcome to email me. I'll send you a link. That's fine. Because I'm not trying to like inflate shit. I'm just trying to tell it in a linear fashion. Okay, so Maria Damazzi, everyone's favorite psycho, all these people. Yeah, and then just people saying slanderous things about Tommy here a bit. Okay. So, da 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 da. Okay, and of course, Hef is there. Mrs. Ballantyne and Alan, they share one handle. They're like that couple that just has one email, when they go to sign up for stuff but they need to. Yeah. So, he never okay. So now they're starting to debate about what's Tommy's criminal record or not. Poor Aaron keeps getting screamed over by people he tries to help. We'll get into that in a minute. Do people rob banks anymore? We're just going to keep going. Blah, 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 blah. Northern Girl. Now, apparently this video, because people hyped this video so much, Marilyn's documentary, this is not bullshit. Her video in all of YouTube became part of the top 100 videos hyped on YouTube. It's like number 63 today. So, okay, good job. I mean, those guys hyped the shit out of it. I don't know how they did that. But yeah. So then we get down, just people debating all this stuff. Thank you for being here from Maryland and all the people behind the scenes, blah, 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 blah. More slander about Tommy. And then we're 10 minutes into this video. Now, her video is an hour long. Okay. It takes a toll on someone to put a documentary like this together, all this stuff. I mean, it's just a lot of self-aggrandizement. But I want to point out that early in the video, okay, now she got members. She claims at the beginning of the video, as you guys saw, because I'll just bring that back up, that she was not doing this video, okay? This is for educational and entertainment purposes and is not intended for commercial gain or to infringe on the copyright owner's rights. Yet she got a lot of super chats, memberships. That's all commercial gain. Just pointing that out, Marilyn. You could have turned that off. Okay. So people congratulating her. Kelly Copter's in the chat. Okay. Making jokes. She's got jokes today. Marilyn's in the chat talking to people. Here we go. It's just all people got gifted memberships. They're excited. Blah, 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 blah. So we're just going to get to, and of course, George Massey's in there. George did not participate in the making of this. As he jokes here, I offered to help and she told me to shut my whole mouth. I was rejected. Okay. So we're going to keep going. And then that was a joke because Marilyn says you did help. And then here we go. We keep going. Now we're 20 minutes in. How long is this thing? Jesus. So now here's Aaron. This is Aaron's first comment 31 minutes in. I sent him $30,000 in Bitcoin for a signed competition ski. This is a joke about Brett. But it turns out he sent me a ski he bought at Dick's Sporting Goods. Ha, that's funny. He's got jokes. Oh, here's Aaron again. Sorry for the jokes. No, you're not. So then he keeps going because he's just, it's like the topic of it is an alleged assault, etc. That's not something to make jokes about. I don't know why anybody's making jokes at that moment, except for Aaron. Yeah, then JoJo's going to make a penis joke here. That's not our JoJo, not our beloved JoJo. All this stuff. We'll just keep going. And this is the order. As you can see, guys, these are the timestamps, okay, of the whole chat. So then Aaron doesn't say things for a while. So this is the part in the documentary where allegedly Tommy screams at his chat that he doesn't like them. Okay. Fuck all the people who are pissed at me, his supporters who gave him money. He also called them whiny cunts in a text to Alan. Okay. So Marilyn's outraged about this. She put it in the documentary. Aaron Smith Levin has said to every single person that he's ever associated with on YouTube that he cannot stand. Oh, sorry. I it's the wrong page. He cannot stand his chat. That they are the dumbest people on planet Earth. They're annoying. He hates having to answer stupid questions that are the same shit all the time. Okay. Yeah. But that's totally okay with her. It's okay as long as it's behind the scenes, guys. It's behind the scenes, okay? So now we're 38 minutes in here. Aaron hasn't said something else yet, right? And so this one here from Hef. I don't know why you would want to be called Heifer. Anyway, we all know who's back being best friends with Brett, the guy on the screen right now, because Marilyn used part of Sam's footage in this documentary. This guy, Sam, was supposed to come out with this whole documentary, and he never did it. And apparently he and Tommy are back on good terms because, like adults, they spoke to each other and worked out their differences or whatever, I'm assuming. I don't know. I wasn't there. But we can't have people getting along, guys. We can't have people who act like adults and have conversations about things that upset them. No, absolutely not. This, of course, this Blue Ridge hiker is, of course, Jamie Thomas of the East Coast Flavor, who has been summarily attacking every single second gen in her very own SPTV Grifters Reddit thread for years. This woman is a peach. I'm sure she's going to have to side with Aaron now because her whole gamut, her whole fucking grift is SPTV, which she was never a part of, doesn't know any of us. She's a fucking old lady nutcase on the internet. Barb Sylvie. There we go. There's Barb. Barb, SPTV Tattoo Warrior. That's Barb in the chat watching this documentary. Barb, are you still going to be friends with Marilyn after all this? I don't know. She liked this one. All right, so let's keep going. We'll get to the next Aaron thing just so you guys can see in order. Oh, somebody had a birthday in the chat. This always cracks me up if you look at somebody. Okay, so here's Aaron again at 43 minutes. So this was the first time My name's brought up. How long until Nora has to backtrack on saying Brett's sexual assault charge was only statutory and starts making excuses for actual forcible sexual assault / rape? No, none, because I don't have to say anything about that at all, and I'm not going to. Okay. And then he keeps going. Now, this is when Aaron got fired up. A 16-year-old cannot get statutory charges for sexual activity with a 15-year-old. The lie was obvious from the beginning. Okay. Yeah. Nora is the blender. I think this is some sort of transphobic comment from Maria Damazzi. I'm not sure. So now people are engaging in this back and forth about what I'm going to do in regards to some piece of content in this. Okay. And then this person here, he could murder a baby and Nora would still stand up for him if he talks shit about you, Aaron. No. This is something that Marilyn has repeated more than once on her channel. That, anybody that she doesn't like could murder a baby and I would still be okay with them as long as they said disparaging things about Aaron Smith Levin. And here's where the problem with that kind of a narrative is. Nothing that I have said about Aaron Smith Levin is false. Nothing that I have said about Aaron Smith Levin is a lie. I don't fabricate things. I don't make things up. Every single thing that I have said he has done, he has shown himself doing, or he has said he did. Yes, thank you, Lindsay. How many babies has Aaron helped murder? If we want to, this was Marilyn's line too far in the sand with Goot Juice hot sauce when he made a short entitled Womb Raider with a fictionalized picture of Lindsay on it, accusing her of things. Now, Jenna said in her video response to Aaron's 2.5-hour tirade defamation lawsuit case against Jenna, in my personal opinion, Jenna said that she was having abortion and she was having a very severe physical reaction to that. She was bleeding a lot, which is dangerous. Okay. And Aaron wasn't there for her during that. And Aaron's reaction to that was literally to look dead into the camera and be like, yeah, that happened. She had an abortion. She doesn't want kids, and neither do I. First of all, sir, you have 3 kids. So that ship has sailed. Okay. And additionally, as Lindsay so bravely also shared, that happened during her relationship with Aaron as well, because he doesn't use protection during sex. And Lindsay also became pregnant, and Aaron once again enforced her having an abortion. So if we're going to talk about killing babies, Marilyn, if that's how you view abortion, that's not how I view abortion, but some people, that is their dogmatic view of what that is. Is that okay with you, Marilyn, that Mr. Smith Levin forced not one, but 2 mistresses to have abortions? Yeah, Shotze, he could have just gotten a vasectomy. You don't want no more kids, get a fucking vasectomy. It's an outpatient procedure. You put a sack of frozen peas on your balls for a few hours, you're fine. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, legit abortions can be deadly, even if they're done by a licensed doctor. You know, they are still it still can be a risky procedure. Not like it used to be, but we're getting back towards that era now that people are demonizing it and making it illegal in places. Okay? Like Florida, the state you live in. No, he doesn't respect women. He doesn't respect women at all. He has no respect for women. He surrounds himself with women because he believes that women are less than him, that women are easy to control, that women can be fucking shouted down, thrown across hotel rooms, thrown into walls, and, discarded when you don't need them anymore because they won't be believed. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay? So now Aaron's pumped up in this chat. Knife hoarders there, of course. Well, no, knife hoarders was mentioned in the film. I don't believe he was actually in the chat. People are loving it. C.O. Bilf is here. He's quite the celebrity. Knife hoarder makes me laugh so hard. Just gotta love all the fans of Nazis in here. Can't let a little thing like facts get in the way. These are my favorite comments from his cult members. Oh, thank you so much for this generous super sticker. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kristen. I appreciate you. When they say things like this, it's like you are seeing a cult operate in real time. You are seeing a cult operate in real time. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. People want to, talk about all these things that they are 100% sure that Tommy is doing right now. Like, okay, I don't know if any of that is true. How do you know? Do you talk to Tommy on a daily basis? Do you watch his channel every day? Are you in Ecuador to view what he does on a daily basis? I don't think so. I don't. That's not defending anybody. That's just merely stating a fact. I don't think you can see what's happening with him in the real time. I can't. I have no clue. I'm not there. Haggis, somebody called you a blade in the blender of hate. Oh, I'm the blender of hate. I don't get that. That doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Okay. Oh, everybody's telling her to get rest. It's so good. So here's Aaron again at 48 minutes. Remember when Nora said it's not possible to support Trump and ex-Scientologists? Now her besties are all MAGA, regardless of one's politics. That's hilarious. Well, first of all, we know for a fact Aaron's MAGA, and he voted for Trump. So I think it's hilarious that he's trying to make fun of somebody else for being MAGA when he's MAGA. That's funny. That's funny to me. And on top of that, for those of you guys who are like, what about Lindsay? Why don't you go ask Lindsay? Because she's done a lot to talk about where she's at and where she's not at. I think it's pretty clear. And Lindsay and I have had a lot of talks. And thank you for gifting these memberships, Kathy. That's very kind of you. Look at all the people. Look at all the awesome people that got a gifted membership. Yes, I have very, very direct feelings about a lot of stuff. And I've said a lot of things. And I stand by things that I've said, but have also said, and I stand by this, that like people, part of the problem with the world right now, and especially America, we'll just concentrate on where I'm at, is our inability and lack of willingness to just talk to each other anymore, right? To just actually have a real conversation. Okay. And I do feel very vehemently about that particular person, and by that I mean Donald Trump, that he is singularly the most destructive human being that has ever been within 100-mile vicinity of of Washington, D.C., let alone sitting behind the resolute desk in the Oval Office. And every day we are finding out more and more things that are shocking, beyond shocking, about what he's done. I mean, guys, there has never been a president of the United States, let's just take this one fact, that has made money while president of the United States, that has arranged the economy, the Congress, the laws to benefit them solely in their pocketbooks. Okay? Wow. While as a sitting president. Now, other presidents have left and they've, done some books and done some other things, and they've gone on to other businesses, which I also find shady and fucked up, but never while sitting in the fucking office. This man has made billions with a B of dollars. Meanwhile, people out here can't afford food. They can't afford electricity. Water is drying up across the fucking country for bajillionaires' AI data centers. Okay? I don't agree with any of that. If you're somebody who thinks all of that is okay, then no. Okay? Lindsay doesn't think that stuff is okay. So I think calling her that is ignorant at this point. That's my personal opinion on that. Let's see here. Sharona, that is definitely one of the strangest things about who Nora allows in her circle, as long as they hate you. No, I knew Lindsay before she launched her channel as the, doing the Donald Trump coverage, which, by the way, she doesn't do anymore. In case you guys hadn't noticed, Lindsay has moved on in her content to bigger and better things. Yeah. I don't know what this is. Hold my beer. Aaron, Nora, the blender. I don't know what this means. Aaron, Nora, the blender. Like this whole thing that they're trying to make fetch happen, it doesn't make sense. She backtracks on stuff all the time. She got rid of Facebook for political reasons. No. I deleted my personal Facebook because I didn't want Meta in my life anymore. I reopened it because I was like, yeah, that's another form of income. Oh no, I'm doing a job and trying to make money doing a job. Someone arrest me for capitalism. What the fuck? But Aaron goes and streams on Facebook and gets money. That's okay. But if I want to also make money, that's not okay. Yeah. Yeah, be kind. The other shoe has dropped. Yes, the other shoe has dropped. Here we go. Nora's BFF Lindsay calls black people the N-word and tells Latinos to go back to their country. She calls gay people the F-word. Her BFF Tommy calls the Democratic Party the party of Satan. Aaron, I want you to look directly into the camera when you lie to your audience and say that you have never used the N-word casually. I would love for you. I want to see how good your acting chops actually are, Aaron. And if you can convincingly lie to your audience to say that you don't drop racial slurs like, fucking people salt their fries, you are a total fucking racist, bro. Okay? And as far as telling Latinos to go back, I've never seen Lindsay do that. I don't know anything about that. But we've all seen you make those jokes, even to your friends at Flag. You thought that was funny. People from other countries making fun of their accents and the way they can't say American words and stuff like that. Yeah, you've been a racist for a long time, Aaron. You're not doing it because it's trendy. You've just been doing it because that's what it is. Okay. So yeah, that's nice try. Nice try, Aaron. It's just the whole suit is dropped. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. We saw your interview with Andrew Gold, Aaron. Like, come on. Nora calls them good friends. Yeah, I do call them good friends because unlike you, who I thought was an actual good friend of mine, these people don't stab me in the back. They don't try to use information that I tell them privately to flip back against me in innuendo and implied things, okay, in their videos or with anyone else. It's like they understand how friendship works. It's so weird, Aaron. It's so weird. It's like you don't understand any of that. Magosa. What? I don't even know what's going on there. Go back to your sex offend friends and their enablers. I don't know who she's talking to. Somebody got deleted. How many weeks do we think Nora will spend defending a convicted violent sex offender and con man? Guys, he totally changed from last year. He fled to Ecuador and became a new man. So it's just like, this video is not about me, guys. The video is not about me, but Aaron wanted to make the chat about me. And then, of course, we've got a woman, Hef. Oh, Norman, who's a fucking transphobe piece of shit, homophobic bitch, calling me Norman. Who calls me Norman, guys? That's right, the knife hoarder and goot juice. The Nazis call me Norman. I am a woman. I don't have to prove that to anybody. My wife knows. She's the one that gets to, enjoy me. I'm trying to keep this PG. Norman will be down and try to dismiss it. Who's also a mod. She's a mod. Wonderful. I'm sure Nora's watching live. Let's see if she takes back her apology to a rapist. Now Aaron's just in the chat. Just in the chat. Now notice there's no clapback from, here's Aaron. Oh, see, she is paying attention. These comments, totally okay with Aaron. She'll find a way to spin it and lie and blame me or you. LOL. Nora Ames. Want to make sure that everybody knows exactly who he's talking about. Not just any random Nora. Not just any random Nora. See, Aaron, this is how defamation and slander actually work. Okay? You put this in writing. Not once, not twice, multiple times. Okay? And when things like this get submitted before a judge, they're not going to dismiss that. Because these are things that you wrote during this live. You can go ahead and try to say all the things I've said about you. Show one thing I've said about you that is false. Show one thing I've said about you that's false. Because you admit to everything on your videos. You show them over and over again. You laugh about harming people. You laugh about assaults and make fun of it. Even now, while on probation, you're still trying to make it into a joke. Bro, you are a convicted violent criminal. You are not going to get granted an appeal. Also, Aaron, honey, if you are going to file an appeal, okay, which you did, I don't know how you think this is going to be valid. Here's the case number and everything. Sir, do you see this notice here, guys? This appeal has been filed without a filing fee required by Section 35.222A Florida statutes. If the attorney for the appellant has not already done so, they shall forward to this court the required $300 filing fee, or, if applicable, an order of the lower tribunal or certificate of supposed to prove that he's he's indigent. There we go. Indigency from the clerk finding appellant, Aaron Smith Levin, insolvent within 20 days from the date of this order. If this court does not receive any of the above within the prescribed time, this appeal may be subject to dismissal without further notice. An appellant's counsel may risk sanctions. Aaron, are you telling me right now, and your whole audience and the world, that you're unwilling to pay $300? You're so passion about the appeal that you said you were definitely not going to do. It wasn't worth the $5,000. It's not going to happen. Then the next day you file this appeal and you didn't even bother to pay the filing fee. Are we to believe that Aaron Smith Levin can't afford $300 filing fee? Are you going to fill out the form that says that you're too broke? You cannot afford a $300 filing fee? Is that what we're to believe, Aaron? Is that what we're to believe? And you're now risking your lawyer getting sanctions. Jerry. Oh, they're not available there, but it is, oops. We'll go back. Okay. Yeah. I believe Jerry is his lawyer here. Or maybe he filed this himself. Nope, there he is. There's Jerry. Jerry's still his lawyer. Bro. Yeah, put the beer and Advil down. Exactly. Okay, guys. He's the sole provider for a family of 5, guys. I know. Like, what the what? Yeah, you should definitely have your shit together, Aaron, if you're going to file an appeal. That's just so 20 days, guys, and then that's it. That's done. But I'm sure it's going to get rejected anyway. They're not even going to look at it, by the way, until he files the fee. So if he decides to wait till they look at it to approve it, that's not going to happen. They're not even going to look until the fee is paid. They don't, it's pay to play with the courts, baby. You don't pay, you don't play. Yeah. Exactly, Sage. What is Aaron doing with all this super chat, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App? Where is it going? Are we supposed to believe he doesn't have $300 out of that to like fucking spend on this? Come on now. Come on. She sexualizes children and apologizes to rapists. That's not going to age well, Aaron. That's not going to age well. Nora's going to need an F-tard of Cokes to stay awake for her next 72-hour stream. These guys are real winners. Nora sexualized me as a child. Never happened. But this is what he thinks sexualizing is. She said she wasn't even attracted to me when I was a 15-year-old. She was almost 20. That's not what I said. I said that I had never even thought of him in that way. Making the point that even though I was a fully indoctrinated, born-in Scientologist, those thoughts did not occur to me because I'm not a disgusting person. So me pointing that out is not sexualizing a child, is explaining that I had never done that. But Aaron loves to twist things. Oh, no. We're going to that, Anna, in just a minute here. Okay. So then a lot of other people are, Nora is the blender. I guess I'm the blender of hate. This is so now Marilyn's mad about that. She's mad that I sexualized Aaron. So the reason why I'm going over this to show you guys what Marilyn said during the live chat and what she says in her video today, slightly two different things, Marilyn, and I hope you're watching because we're just going over what you said. Okay, so then I think if she saw anything, it was doctored or limited version from, this is something. I'm shaking. I hate this part. Other people, Lauren, deciding that this is a fact. Love it, Aaron. Do you see what this is, Aaron, after you say defamation and slander? When other people start reacting to it as if it's a fact, that is proof of intent and of damage. See, this is how that works. Dylan, like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Wonder what Snora would say if the same thing happened to one of her kids. That's terrible. She's awful. Who thinks about whether they were attracted to a 15-year-old when you're an adult? Why are those words even coming out of someone's mouth? This is not something that was part of the documentary. Again, none of this was part of the documentary being shown on the screen. Aaron has now co-opted this live chat into his own slander, libel narrative about me. Okay? This person's talking about Tommy allegedly. Will Nora responded to the part of the video where it's proven that Tommy's charges were not statutory, were actual forced sexual assault. Blah, blah, blah. Mean shit about Reese. George wants to clarify stuff. I can hear Nora now. He's a convicted felon for our next 8-hour live stream. Okay, George. Nora defended non-consensual sodomy of a minor. She defended child sexual assault. She's beyond disgusting. I never did that. Never happened. There will be no video of me saying that that is okay ever. Again, slander and libel. It's a flat out lie. I have never uttered the words saying that. Never. Not one time. Not one time. Really? They work there? I didn't know your parents were working there, Dylan. I'm so tired of her convicted felon over a bump versus what Brett did. Guys, this is not a comparison of who's the worst criminal, okay? Yeah, that's not. Thank you for being a member. Mindy Candy. Yeah. Tommy has never hidden any of his convictions. Aaron Smith Levin was well aware of Tommy's criminal record when he introduced Tommy to SPTV and had him on 18 times. 18 times. It wasn't like once, like he did with Zero Dark Tony, and then was like, I don't really like him, and then just let him go do his own thing. 18 times he had Tommy on to talk about criminal shit and what it's like behind bars and what's going to happen and what are these things like and blah, 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 right? 18 times. Not until he found out that Tommy and Reese were a thing. Then he was pissed. After he told Reese that she should meet Tommy. Aaron's the one that introduced them and then got a fucking bug up his ass because somehow Tommy, won Reese over. This was just like his worst nightmare because then he knew he wasn't going to be in control anymore. He doesn't like his women, his ladies, his harem of, human meat shields to be under the influence of anyone but him. Oh, good God, Dylan, yes. I didn't hear back from you when I texted you, so I was worried. Let's all bring some rain to where Dylan is in the middle of America right now, which is literally on fire. I'm a half mile from you, Dylan. That is too close. That is way too close. I don't know if you got my text or not, Dylan, but I did text you. I really hope things are going okay. So then It's not enough. Okay. The authorities in her county should see her apologizing to a rapist. I'm a monster. I don't know who they're talking about. Great point, Aaron. Okay. Nora's looking very unhealthy, or to her supervisor. I don't have a supervisor, Maria. I am job. Lately, Sharona is really, she's going to double down on my health shit. Her liver got fat. No, actually, that's not what I said, George. I have permanent scarring on my liver. Actually, I don't have a fatty liver, believe it or not. That's CT scans to prove that. No, my liver's not fat, you idiots. It has a permanent cirrhosis scar on it. Not from drinking, because I don't drink, from the Purif. From the Purif. But of course, we have to like come up with a narrative and a story about the inside of my body. Yes, I do, guys. I am willing to admit I have not had a proper DEXA scan. I would love actually to get one. And a DEXA scan like scans your whole body, and then you can see like clearly, like it can tell you the percentage of muscle to fat and things in your body, right? And not just any kind of fat, like the bad fat, right? And I know that I have a large percentage of the unhealthy fat, let's say. Whoa! Oh my God, my set's falling apart. Just kidding. In my body, particularly here in my boobies, they are just all fat. Thank God, that's just all they are, fatty tissue. There's nothing else going on in there. So, knock on wood for that. In my tum tum, yes, it's a fat tummy. That's okay. As we used to say in the 80s, more cushion for the pushing. Yeah, I'm a fluffy lady, guys, and that's all right. I do need to lose some weight. I'm working on it. In the meantime, that's the reality. It's all right. It's all right. But I have a team of doctors, and by that I mean like I have my primary care physician who refers me to people. I consider that my team. I don't have I'm not in the in the fucking ICU or something, but I do have a team of doctors that I talk to about various parts of me, and as you should. Okay? Everybody should have a cardiologist and a rheumatologist when you are getting old to check on your bones and shit. Okay? It's not weird. It's just, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dylan, I am with you on that. I really hope everybody takes heed and takes the evacuation warning seriously and just leaves and can get their livestock out of danger, because I know how hard that is. Just crazy. Yeah, my liver did not. Anyway, I went off about what George said. And then, so I hear. Now George is in on it. I have sent this video to the FBI to show Nora defending a child rapist. Okay. It's so funny. Sharona thinks that's funny. People are just loving when he's. Apparently, this is from Jamie Thomas. Nora has fatty liver due to niacin treatments, not poor diet. No, for all the people who don't pay attention, I have a scar. That's what cirrhosis of the liver, right? Is not fat on your liver. It is scarring. It is like part of your liver dying. I have had that since the first time I got a CT scan on my liver in 2001. Guess what I wasn't doing in 2001? Being fat! Because I was on the fucking RPF running everywhere, you fucking twats. Jesus Christ on a cracker. These people are so stupid. He sent it to national security. I read that too. I hope Nora tries to play my video. This is Marilyn taunting me. It's riddled with copyrighted music. Reese won't try. She's too lazy to learn to screen share. Well, Reese doesn't go. Yeah, anyway. I heard Kash Patel's on the case. Now George. So George, Sharona, all these people, this is all proof. This is further proof, Aaron. Okay. I've actually sent it direct to the White House. Uh Chief of Staff, blah, 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 blah. I heard the president has received it and is livid. Did you include full page squirrel pic? It doesn't count if you didn't. I think Nora's about to stroke out. Someone give her an aspirin. So now Aaron's getting a lot of affirmation in the chat that he should continue. Okay. From Marilyn, from George, from all these people. So now we're in the danger zone, guys, because Aaron is going to unleash the real Aaron. Okay. Aaron's going to let his pubic chin hairs down because he doesn't have any on his head. It's time for Nora's close-up. Right? And then he goes for the kill. Is this the week Nora joins her father in hell? Marilyn's immediate reaction to that is not that that's not okay. She says, forget Nora. Brett Miller is the big cheese. Okay. No, he goes again. Nora talked about how her father brutally abused her as a child with Scientology training drills. It was really sad. George tried to direct it back to Reese and Tommy here. Okay. Let's not be too judgy. Then Aaron's not going to let me go, guys. Not going to let me go. Can someone check on Nora? Now I'm on the screen here. Okay. The two biggest SA apologists on the screen. Good thing they care about women, right? This is Northern Girl. Okay. Wow. Nora's diabolical. I never saw this stream. I don't watch any of that. But if I did I would have thrown a chair and demanded a link. Okay, Maniac Mama. You want a link? I'll give you a link. Come on up anytime. Anytime. Didn't she call the long con brilliant? I didn't. I've never actually watched the long con video. Sorry, Reese. I've never watched that one. I don't even know what it is. Nora conveniently never remembers what she says. Actually, I remember everything I say. It's not a gift, Northern Girl. It's not a gift. Reese is just a drag queen. Wow, more homophobia and transphobia. Here we go. We nominate you, Aaron. Great job. Nora, go home. I'm not there, Maria. I'm not in the chat. You should seek help. If I am talking to you, Maria, when I'm not there and you're not watching a video of mine, you should seek help. If you're seeing or hearing me outside of the YouTubes, yeah, please seek immediate help. Also, Maria, I'm never talking to you. So just know that. Maniac Mama is Blossom. Okay. And then thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Geez, Norovirus, your dumb is showing. Norovirus. Okay, wonderful. We're going to get into the whole Nazi-esque speaking about people like they're viruses. Wonderful. It's sickening. Shame on you, Nora. So Marilyn's still not mad at Aaron. She's still not mad at Aaron. Shame on me for having a conversation in public with somebody like an adult and listening to their end of it and apologizing to them for repeating something that in the context of what they were saying to me was not correct. Shame on me. Shame on me. Shame on Nora for apologizing to someone who sexually assaulted a child. I'm not going to keep clarifying that because I think words matter and context matters. That's all I'm going to say about that. At this point, anyone who still supports Reese and Nora don't care about the truth. Okay, Northern Girl, you don't care about the truth. I mean, that's obvious. He's a convicted domestic abuser of multiple women. Yeah, and Aaron is a self-confessed domestic abuser of multiple women. The only reason Aaron isn't convicted is because those women didn't go forward to file a police report. If Juliana had filed a police report in Los Angeles and, made that happen, Aaron would be in jail right now. He'd still be in jail. All that other shit wouldn't have happened because he would have been a convicted felon. Lindsay could have filed reports. She didn't. Why? Because Aaron is extremely violent and dangerous. And most domestic violence victims who are women, who the majority of whom are women, do not file reports for fear of retaliation, for fear of not being believed. That is not uncommon. To shame a victim, you're just a fucking piece of shit. Juliana decided not to do that. And that was her decision, and that's okay. I'm not mad at her because she didn't do that. I'm pointing out that if she had done that, Aaron Smith-Levin would be in jail with the physical damage that she took pictures of and everything else. And she could go to the hotel and get them to, attest that the room was fucked up. Done deal. Done. Jail. Straight to jail. Okay? She didn't do that. That's okay. She did tell a lot of people about it. And I have apologized numerous times for being one of the people that Juliana reached out to who did not believe her in that moment. I did not believe her that Aaron had done that. I thought she was crazy. Not because I didn't think Aaron could do something like that. Mostly because the way her email was written. And before I got Juliana's email, before Aaron called me and told me that he did do it. He absolutely told me he did that. He told me everything that had happened. The fight in the hotel room, throwing her against the wall, all of it. So, yeah. Nora knows she just doesn't care. Got to make out that cheddar. No, Hazel. No. International SO on the run. Okay. Agree. Nora just uses whoever and whatever lie in the moment to win her argument. Okay. How long will Nora defend Tommy for? She would defend Hitler if Hitler was nice to her. No, Aaron. See, this is where oh, Marilyn's immediate comment after that, guys. Nora will try to make this all about her. Guys, I didn't even watch this live. We were live when this went live, remember? And then I went back and I just happened to see that one comment that said, "Is this the week that Nora joins her father in hell?" And I screenshotted it and a few other ones. Obviously, I missed a bunch. Marilyn's not mad about one thing, at least in writing, about one thing that Aaron is saying. Oh, no. I saw the video, Anna Christine. We're going to go to it. We're going to go over that. Great job. Nora is stalking this stream and wanting you and Marilyn to go on her live, on top of what she's saying that this stream is building her next defamation case against you. Love Kayani wrote that. Keep your eyes on Brett. See, Marilyn had to reverse it there. So that's the end of the thing. But Aaron took it all the way to Hitler. Aaron took this all the way to Hitler to try and say that if Adolf Hitler were nice to me, I would defend him. That is that is one of probably the most ridiculous things that Aaron Smith Levin has ever uttered out loud, like to an audience. That is absolutely ridiculous. Reason why I wanted to show you guys all this, okay, that took a minute to go over all that, is this morning, Marilyn did a new video, okay? It was not live, it was pre-recorded, okay? She did this video here. This is goodbye. Goodbye to you. Yeah. Now Marilyn is getting fucking hammered in the comments section here. Let's see if she put out. Okay, we'll go over the transcript, okay? Because she's gonna, despite the fact of what she says in this video, I 100% guarantee that she will attempt to copyright strike me out into the fucking universe if I show this, okay? Okay, she says, I'm doing this because I feel like I was pushed yesterday. Yesterday, the 5th of July. Yesterday. I think it was actually the 4th of July. And even though I promised certain people I would never come out publicly, that would be Jenna and Aaron and Natalie, unless pushed, here I am. I truly hoped I never had to do this video. And what are the exact words? I hoped I'd never have to make this video. There were some dog whistles that were sent out yesterday among a very upbeat, wonderful stream, which I appreciated the SBTV Foundation and all it's done. I gave to it just yesterday. So for those of you guys who this is confusing, now you don't know what's up. Yesterday, Aaron did this stream. This is the perfect way to describe Aaron Smith Levin all the time, because that's how he looks. Just normal. I hoped I'd never have to make this video. Aaron just did a clickbait title. Oh, Marilyn's here. See, Marilyn, I unblocked you on purpose so you could come in and say whatever you wanted. I didn't see if you said anything else. So I don't know what you said, but thank you for being here. Oh, I can play it? Okay, I'll play it. I'm going to play it. Thank you for your permission, Marilyn. I appreciate that. I will play your video. Yesterday, Aaron made this video with this ridiculous title. I hoped I never have to make this video. And then at this point in the video, from here on, is the dog whistly portion where first he comes after me. This is his impersonation of me. This is actually just what he looks like when he's mad. That's Aaron Smith Levin. That's Aaron Smith Levin. Now that we have Marilyn's official permission, I'm going to play her video because it's better to hear it how she says it. Oh, I have it on 2 tabs. I don't need that. Than me reading it. So we'll play Marilyn. It's a 6-minute video, guys, and we'll put it on.
I guess I've felt this coming for a while, but I just didn't want to believe it myself. And
see, I have if Marilyn's still watching and is in the chat, I know a lot of people have left you a lot of comments, a lot in support of you. A lot of people saying they're not leaving your channel and things like that. And some that have a lot to say to you about statements you make. But I have a first question right here in the like where we at 18-second mark. What I would ask as a follow-up question here, and I am curious, is what has been leading to this feeling of this happening for a long time? What other things have been happening or have happened that led you to this belief that this, you saying goodbye to SPTV was something that was necessary? That's my first question. All right, let's carry on with Marilyn here.
I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing this because I feel like I was pushed yesterday. And even though I promised certain people I would never come out publicly unless pushed, here I am. I truly hoped I never had to do this video. And what are the exact words? I hoped I'd never have to make this video. Yep. And
I do too.
there were some dog whistles that were sent out yesterday among a very upbeat, wonderful stream, which I appreciate the SBTV Foundation and all it's done. I gave to it just a day and a half ago. And
so what she's referencing there is the stream that Aaron did with that young man. I say young man because I'm 50 now, so everybody's a young man to me. Yeager, who recently has left Scientology and has in his own description, a large amount of mental health issues to deal with. That he's relieved that he finally knows what's going on with him, but it's not. It's a lot, and I wish him well, and I hope that he has a good team of mental health professionals behind him to help him with all of that. Okay.
Yeah, I don't regret it. I don't regret anything. The crocheting, the giving, all of the chatathons. I loved every minute of it. I did. And I'd hoped that I would get some of the respect that I've shown,
So right there, I just wanted to these are the thoughts that went through my mind while watching this, okay? That I felt, these are some of the feelings I felt on the day that I had a huge breakdown video. This was years ago. I believe it's up on this channel. I don't remember if it's still over on my Nora Knows or where it is. But yeah. So the day that I made that video, Aaron had made a video the day prior, basically like, we need to all be, doing fun stuff and no more negativity. And the whole video was directed at me. There was nobody who watched that video that was like, what is she talking about? It was like clearly directed at me because prior to that video, I had been making a lot of videos about Mike Rinder. I was talking about Mike Rinder and his crimes, documented crimes that he did throughout his career. And Aaron was just basically like, we need to move on from that. It's too much and blah, blah, blah. It needs to be positive and all this weird bullshit. Like, we need to have fun, right? And, then Sterling left because I'm so negative. I don't even know if that's true, guys, to be honest, because I never spoke to Sterling in my whole life. And I don't have anything bad to say about him. I don't know anything about him, right? But Aaron has a way, when you know him well enough, to speak to you without saying your name, without directly saying, except for so-and-so, right? And the text messages that Aaron and I shared back and forth after that are even more telling, okay? Because he tried to call me several times. I was hysterical for like 24 hours, guys. I was fucking devastated. This was a huge loss in my life. To have somebody that I trusted, that I cared about, that I had cared about for decades, just basically throw me in the fucking trash. Okay? So what this is what went through my mind in this part, okay? That she proved that in her dogged defense of Aaron Smith Levin over these past 2 years against me and anybody who says a truthful word about him. She did not hesitate to come out and show true allegiance and, full support of Aaron, even in his dumb times. Okay. And this is what you get in return. This right here is exactly what every single person who has ever stood by, up for, in front of, spoken out in confidence of Aaron Smith Levin ultimately gets, which is chewed up and spit out like a fucking, raccoon being splayed across the highway. That's what happens. This is what happens. Okay?
The reason I'm choosing this time to do this is because of someone very, very, very special to me.
That's not me.
the balls to say what was right, to stick up for me, to stick up.
Okay. I think my hypothesis is, and Marilyn's in here so she can tell me if my hypothesis is correct or not, because this part of the video gets a little hard to follow from about another minute forward. She says this person who's very special to her, who stuck up for her. Okay. Oh, thank you for being a member for 2 months, Trace. Don't play it. She set me up. I have a bad. No. Listen, guys, I'm not worried about it. I'm still. That's why I'm still stopping it, even though she said it's fine. Because if she does decide later to copyright strike it because she has to change her heart, we have it in writing from her in the chat, and also I'm doing it in a way that follows copyright laws. So we're all good. Are you talking to me, Allison? Oh, in the video, I'm the yeah. Right. No, I know that. So I think this person is Kelly Copter, her dear friend who stood up for her.
Up for another woman who I don't care for, but
that's me.
Is struggling.
I'm struggling.
Having things used against her and used my chat to do it.
So this is the part that we need to listen to.
It's not cool to throw a dead parent in someone's face. It isn't.
Okay. So this is the part of what Erin said where and I just showed you guys, she didn't have a reaction in the now time. She didn't say anything that Erin shouldn't say that. He made 2 separate comments about my dad, which she responded to, but not to say to him, what the fuck? Now, I don't know if she texted him or something else, but yeah. So that was a bridge too far, according to Marilyn here. What Erin said about my father was a bridge too far.
And when I tried to speak to Erin about it.
So then, so she did have a convo with him after. Guess what happened in that convo?
How I felt that wasn't right to use my chat to do that. I was yelled at, and I yelled back. I did yell back. But then I am the one who apologized.
I don't know why she's apologizing to Erin. This is what I didn't understand. So this video, her documentary video, guys, where'd the documentary go? Was on Thursday or Wednesday. So immediately after the video, or some point after the video, she spoke with Erin to say, what the fuck with that shit, right? And he did what he always does when you point out that he's done something that's not nice or kind or good. He literally fucking screams at you in a way that you feel like. Now, for those of you guys who were never in the Sea Organization or anything like that, it is something that you will have never experienced. Okay. Because no one in real life, not even a drill instructor in the armed forces that's trying to break down the psyche of a recruit, right, will speak to a human being in the way that a Sea Organization member speaks to another human being. Okay. Yeah. It's shocking, and it does hurt you down to your soul. It does hurt you down to your soul. It is awful. It is inhumane treatment. And I don't think that anyone should be spoken to that way, ever. Regardless of the circumstances, I don't think anybody deserves to be treated like that. I said this, Marilyn, and I did say this directly multiple videos years ago, that one day when you're no longer useful to Erin, this is exactly what was going to happen. Now, am I having a party about it? No, I'm not having a party about it, because inhumanity is not a celebration. Okay? It's not a fucking celebration. Am I happy that Erin Smith-Levin shat all over Marilyn and it was finally too much for her? No, I'm actually not happy about that. Am I like, have I breathed a sigh of relief today? Yes. Why have I breathed a sigh of relief? Because one of Aaron's most staunch enablers, one of his loudest defenders, okay, most prominent human meat shield, has finally seen the truth about the guy that, you know, she's been defending for 2 years. And it sounds to me from this video that she has some regrets. Okay. That is a good thing. Number one, it's a good thing. Listen, it's a good thing for Marilyn because now she can get on with her fucking life. Right. And I do, as somebody earlier in the chat while this was playing, brought up that they hope that Marilyn gets mental health help. I do too. Sincere, you guys know that I'm a huge proponent of mental health therapy, of all therapies. I hope Marilyn does get some good mental health help and that she goes to therapy and talks about all of this and like really gets some shit sorted, because this is a traumatic relationship that the kind of which that can haunt you forever and will come back. This is a type of relationship that can rebound over and over and over again. Okay. She was not romantically involved with Aaron, as we know, but she had care in her heart about him, right? And people who are narcissistic abusers take advantage of that to do the Darvo cycle with you, even when there isn't romance involved. Okay. This is, it is, that part of it is sad. That part of it is sad. And listen, I'm taking my approach. This is what I have to say about it. Reese is, getting her hoo-hoo examined right now. And then she's gonna come on and talk about it. Lindsay said what she has to say. And in my personal opinion, everybody, what they have to say is valid because it's from their perspective and what they feel about it. Okay. I would love, listen, I said Marilyn is welcome. I'll even pin it. I'll pin it right now. If Marilyn, I know she said what she said and she left. I'll put it in the chat, Marilyn. If you want to come up and say whatever you want, I'm going to put that in my chat right now and I'm going to go pin it. And you're welcome to, and listen, I'm sincere right now. I'm really trying to make sure that I get this right. That I'm not misspeaking or speaking out of turn about what you're saying. Just really, really, really trying to, where am I going with this? No, I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself about the thing that's on and then I didn't put the right thumbnail up. Good God, Nora, get your shit together. Yeah, like if I got something wrong on your video or what you said or whatever, I'm totally willing to hear that and talk to you about it. Okay. So, oh no, that's not what I want. Sorry, there was something else messed up here on the back end. I have to go back and pin that comment if it's still there. So let's see here. Sorry, guys. I still had the Britney thumbnail up. I made a whole new thumbnail and I didn't put that up today. I'll change that now. Not that you guys cared. You still showed up. But it bugs me. That's silly, I know. But yeah, let's go here. There we go. No, I don't want to see any of that. Where's my... Here we go. There, I can pin it. It is now pinned. If Aaron wants to come up and debate it, you're welcome also, Aaron. Whatever. I don't think either of them are going to come, but they're welcome to come. Okay? They are welcome to come. So now that's pinned. Got that done. I need some water. All right, let's get back to this here.
Because I was told that my live chat meant nothing. It was just a premiere. It was nothing. And it was my fault because he gets blamed for everything I do. So here we.
Did you guys catch that? He gets blamed for everything I do. He gets blamed for everything I do. Well, Liz, let me tell you what. It's for Marilyn and Aaron, but if you want to click it, my friend, you know, you can click it. We can talk about it. Liz, who's that link for? Bestie, you're always welcome up here. I love my gals. So yeah. Aaron always gets blamed for everything Marilyn does. First of all, both to Aaron and Marilyn, let's just say this one more time. No one is blaming anyone for anything. Pointing out that someone does action A, okay? We're going to use a fictitious example here. Action A is stealing of this Portland Fire Go Fire cup from the arena, which I did not. I bought this. It's a commemorative cup from the game I went to. So action A is stealing this cup. And I say, Aaron stole this cup from the Moda Center. Okay. And then Marilyn comes on and makes a video and says, well, Nora doesn't really care about stealing. She is just a mean bitch who only harps on Aaron because she doesn't like him. Okay. So then I say Marilyn is being a human meat shield for Aaron and covering up his stealing of this cup. That's not blaming Aaron for things that Marilyn says. That's telling Marilyn you're covering up for a cup thief and Aaron is using you. Okay? But this whole, that's so second grade, Aaron. So second grade.
Here we are. I will not handle Kelly or anyone else for.
That's Scientology. Aaron Smith-Leving telling Marilyn to handle Kelly or whoever else is mad, maybe Natalie, maybe Jenna. Is Jenna mad? Aaron, did you make Jenna mad? Uh-oh, hot dog. That's a Scientology term, to handle somebody. Because as I've pointed out before, Aaron is still a Scientologist.
Or anyone. No. Up until yesterday, I never felt like I was asked or expected to not be true to myself or my friends who have been there for me through thick and thin. And when that happened, that was it for me. And I went to my boys' gig. I had a pear Cosmo. I had lots of fun. Came home, took a little nap, woke up to a clickbait title and some dog whistlings. Well, I'm no one's dog. I am no one's dog. And what was said at the very end of that wonderful stream was something about game night. And I know what it meant. He knows what it meant. And okay.
And this is what I'm talking about. This was something that Marilyn had suggested come back. People had asked about it. There was a whole thing with other people. And clearly now she knows she's not invited to game night anymore. She's not part of it. That was Aaron's way of talking about her without talking to her.
As I promised, and I will because I don't have anything to say about it. I'm not going to come out with receipts and do a big, documentary expose because while it is illegal to essay someone, it's illegal to harass your victim for 3 years afterwards. It's illegal to commit DV and be convicted of it and have ROs against you. I don't know if any of that's happened. It didn't, as far as I know.
Here I'm confused about who she's talking about. I'll be honest, Marilyn. I don't know if you're talking about Aaron. Are you talking about who are you talking about here? This part I don't know who she's talking about, to be honest. Okay, this part confused.
As far as I know, there aren't any felony convictions or any scamming going on with Aaron. I can totally tell you that. I know him well enough to say he's not stealing from anybody. He's pretty much he is who he is. He says what he thinks.
He's not. Why mention that? Here's the other question I had. Why mention specifically that Aaron is not stealing from anybody? What? What? He's not. Guys, she made a point of saying that. I didn't understand it the first 2 times I listened to this. I don't understand it now. He's not stealing from anybody. Is there somebody saying that he is? Is that a problem in the universe right now? What?
And now I know what he thinks about me. I'm expendable. And that's okay. That's okay. That's not illegal. And it's okay. It's okay to be a reckless, immature person. It's okay. It's okay to yell at women. It's not okay, but I'm just saying it's not illegal. It's not.
She kind of is a Freudian slip. She thinks it's okay to yell at women. But it's not illegal, guys.
Not illegal. And I'm not putting up with it. That's not me. And I am not trying to save myself because you know what? I know I'm getting canceled right now. I know that I'm going to lose everything and everybody on this platform.
I mean, she hasn't. She's lost quite a few people. But there's a lot of people in the comment. Now, she didn't have a live chat because she didn't do it as a premiere. And yeah, exactly. The same thing happened to her that happened to the rest of us. Welcome to the party, pal. Yeah.
You know what? It's okay. Because I'm going to walk away with my dignity intact. Intact is one word, by the way.
Who's saying intact is 2 words? Does Aaron not know that intact is 1 word?
And I'm okay with that. I really am. And I appreciate everyone and everything.
Emotions again.
I don't know what's left to say, but I am grateful for everybody. And yeah, I guess I'm going to keep my channel for now, but it's going to look different. And I am going to keep the documentary up. There's one more that I want to do to compile a bunch of videos that I did.
She's got another documentary, guys.
I can't believe I'm doing this re-record in one take, but I think I'm just going to upload it and send it because it's absolutely off the cuff what I'm feeling. And I did sleep on it and I'm okay with it. And only one person knows I'm doing this. It's not even Kelly. It's Joel McCoy. And I love you, Joel.
Not even her husband.
Joel. And I love you all. Everybody that even unsubscribes to me. Take care.
Oh, that was a dig at race.
And if anybody wants to talk, you know where to reach me. coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. And you can even say mean things to me. It's okay. But bye, everybody. Take care.
Okay. We're not going to go over all the comments in there. Some people have been bold enough, and to Marilyn's credit at this moment, she hasn't deleted the negative comments that I know of the last time I looked. But just a couple other things, Marilyn, that I would really like a sincere answer to, because I believe that a majority of what you just said there is sincere. I can see that you are hurt. Okay. But the questions I have are as follows. Number one, where are the emotions for yourself and what happened in the same way that you did a literal like monsoon of tears for an AI video of a minor kid being naked, and the slander and libel and disgust that you put out about Huxley? Where's your apology for that? I don't give a fuck if you like Reese, you don't like Reese. Clearly, you still are really pissed with Reese. Okay, get it, understood. But you allowed for an AI photo of a naked child to be used. You used it on your channel to drum up not only support for yourself, okay, super chats, etc., but to inflame your audience via lies, slander, defamation about a child. You owe Reese and Huxley a fucking apology for that. That was beyond the pale. Beyond the pale for you to do that. And then to like double down on it. Right? All because Aaron has kicked you out of the kingdom. Like, that's what it took. I mean, first you lost Goot. Then you lost Knife Hoarder because he's like, I'm staying with my homie. So you lost all your Nazis. I guess Alan and Hef decided to pick you in the divorce. So they won't be over on the Nazis channel anymore. Okay. You had to throw away your fuck that guy t-shirt. I mean, this has been a week for you, Marilyn. This has been a week. Where's your apology to Huxley? Where is your apology to Reese for that? You owe quite a few people apologies, Marilyn. Whether you do it in public or not, I don't really give a shit. But you owe Reese and her son an apology just for that. Okay? You owe her an apology. Now, Reese is going to go live later, and she might even have you up. You could say it to her face in front of everybody, but you fucking owe her. If you do nothing else, Marilyn, if you do nothing else and you erase you've already erased 80 videos. Like literally, guys, she has privated over 80 videos on her channel. Okay. It is, yeah, you're in till you're out. Yes. I mean, I hope so. I hope so, Dylan. Yeah. I remember someone saying about cults that you're in till you're out. Maybe as time passes and things process, she will atone and pivot. That's possible. I believe anything's possible. But bare minimum, you owe an apology to Reese and Huxley for that abomination. It wasn't just one video, by the way, guys. It was multiple videos that she did, and those videos birthed a litany of other videos from other people. She caused that. She did that. So I'm not asking for jack shit, Marilyn. I don't expect anything. I expect nothing. It's not about me. Yeah. No, I agree, Liz. She owes you an apology. You know, she owes a lot of fucking people apologies, guys. Okay. Oh, Barry Snyder's here, guys. Do you not realize Marilyn is a survivor of horrific SA and other abuse repeatedly as a kid, that Marilyn's CPTSD was triggered for Huxley? Barry, I'm going to say this as gently as humanly possible, okay? Because I would like you to come so close right now to your screen so that you can hear me. And I'm not going to yell. This is not a gotcha moment. I want you to search inside whatever it is that you possess that may approximate a human soul. And I want you to think really hard, okay, and long about a woman who exploited a doctored photo of a child to pump up her own trauma for profit and harm that minor child. If she really believed that that AI photoshopped picture was real and she wanted to help Huxley or any child who she thought was in actual danger, there is only one thing to do. And that is to report, well, several things, but report the video, okay, for sexual abuse and call the authorities. That's it. It is not to go on a live stream, zoom in on a child's crotch, okay, and then talk about how this triggers your trauma of being SA'd as a child. Because number one, and I'm going to get really harsh here, Barry, so please hang on. Everybody hang on to your butts, okay? I too was SA'd multiple times as a child. Okay? The last thing that I'm going to do on this earth is to put a photograph of a possibly allegedly naked child, zoom in on that child's crotch, and then cry to the internet that I am now distributing child porn on about how that triggers my childhood SA. Because I hate to break the news to you, Barry Snyder, and all the other people that are going to somehow justify these behaviors with some horrific thing that happened to Marilyn. She is not special. She is not the only victim of childhood sexual assault in America or on planet Earth. And being a victim of sexual assault at any age does not give you the right to exploit other children. Ever. So these types of comments, Barry, are not only ignorant, they are dangerous. Okay? So Barry Snyder and all the other, enablers of the world, please take a look in the motherfucking mirror. You guys are the ones that keep people like Marilyn going and Aaron Smith Levin. Okay? It's just crazy. Oh my God, Amy. Jesus Christ. Oh, that wasn't Amy. Sorry. You guys have a similar thing. Happy Days. Holy shit. I am so sorry for your mom. Jesus. Yeah, it's just like I'm not trying to play the like my trauma's worse than yours game, but it's like, stop that. Stop that shit. We have to stop that. Yeah, Anna, a little bit. Poor Reese is in the middle of getting a pap smear, fucking chatting and trying to distract herself from the speculum in her hoo-hoo. There's nothing pleasant or not uncomfortable about getting a lady check, guys. I don't have to get those anymore. Because guess what? I don't have a cervix anymore. They took that. They took it from me when I yeeted my uterus, but that's not what we're talking about. Now, so the video that Marilyn is referring to, of course, is this video that Aaron did with this total bullshit title. I hoped I'd never have to make this, which now, of course, every video he's going to do is going to be a fundraiser for his Fakakta charity. Okay. I hoped I'd never have to make this video. And this is the part where he starts talking about me, but he's so afraid, except for in comments where he's a big man. He's so afraid to say my name. He just says unhinged lunatic. So he says, no, I don't want to ask about this video. Ew. Come on, Google Gemini AI. I want the transcript. One of the funny criticisms I've seen is like, oh my God, I can't believe Aaron was so stupid and lazy. He didn't even secure the rights to the YouTube channel before he created the foundation. Someone else beat him to it. And then he cackles. This is so stupid. The channel that I created for the foundation is the SPTV Foundation. Like, he's so stupid. That's what he does all the time. The fake channel that some lunatic created just to harass everyone associated with the SPTV Foundation, the fake channel is called SPTV Foundation. You should have secured every possible variation of the thing that you want. That's how you prevent copycats and trolls and OSA from getting your shit. But you don't care because I've got the SPTV Foundation, guys. The real channel is called the SPTV Foundation. No matter which handle I secured for the real social media profiles for the foundation, someone was always going to be able to secure a slightly different version of the handle. Except, guys, when he filed the paperwork for the foundation, somebody saw that online, grabbed the YouTube handle before Aaron could even announce the foundation. Before Aaron even announced the foundation, someone had already grabbed the handle and put that up. This is, yeah. Yeah, Liz, you know what, actually I'm going to pin that cuz I want to bring these up after. Okay? It's true. The imposter channel probably does come up first. Yes, it does, because they have actual content. And you have finally, guys, the stream that he did with this gentleman, young guy, Jaeger, okay, was the very first in 2 years fundraiser stream that Aaron Smith Levin has done for his fucking charity since its creation. What now he's, oh yeah, I'm gonna put all that stuff up in there. That's what you said 2 years ago. I don't know if I can take any more dead air scrolling backwards and backwards and backwards. If you're on, it's because he doesn't have George. George wasn't in the back. So questions, Marilyn. Who's getting George in the divorce? Is George going to stay your friend, or is he going to stay in the Aaron Smith Levin Club? What about Arkansas Flamingo? What about Northern Girl? What about Sharona? What about all these people, right? And so he's answering comments here and stuff. He's talking about the fundraiser. I wanted to make this short and sweet. I've seen we've been going for 24 minutes. It's Sunday, so how about we wrap it up here? I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. But he talks about game night. He talks about game night on Friday, too. Right? Now, during the Friday protest, his pizza donut party, he had, again, Aaron, talk about somebody who's obsessed, okay? I make videos that are about Aaron. That's 100% true. I'm very upfront about that. There's no, like, you guys, oh my God, is she talking about Aaron? Like, no, I'm very upfront that I do that. I point out things that Aaron does that are criminal, destructive, and abusive. I do that. His face is in the thumbnail. His name is in the title. It's very direct, okay? I'm very overt about it. Not Aaron. This is the difference between someone who is overt and truth-telling and someone who's obsessed and is a dangerous narcissistic abuser. So Aaron will be doing his protest and then have to bring me up for no reason. I'm not at his protest. I'm not talking about his protest. I have nothing to do with his donut pizza parties, okay? So on Friday, where did Aaron's channel go? There we go. On Friday, of course, Aaron was on his corner, just like a good little boy. And he was doing his donut pizza party. Now, the other thing that Aaron has started doing, and it's also starting to be a little concerning for me in regards to this young man who he ran into during a couple weeks ago. Okay, here he is in this thumbnail. This protest isn't in front of, near, or about this young man. He keeps using him. There he is again. That's for protest. Okay. This is his protest videos. He keeps using this guy, and this is a different guy, but he keeps using this guy. Oh, he's deleted some videos. Even Aaron's deleting some videos, but he's used him over here too, I think. No, maybe. Oh, it's just shorts. It's shorts. Look at all these shorts with this guy. He's a little obsessed with this guy. I don't know if he's jealous of all the hair on this guy's head or what, but he keeps using this guy in thumbnails. Okay. This is the young man that I'm talking about. Jaeger Bezudenhout. Gesundheit. I don't know. I hope I said that name. That is a German name, if I have ever heard one. Yeah. So during this stream, and we're not going to.
Okay.
around, I believe it's around here. Somewhere around here, as you can see. We'll have to see who said what. But I think it's this part. Let me go to the transcript. He decides that he needs to talk about me for some unknown reason. Oh, yes, it's exactly here. I'm on it. By the way, so he's talking about somebody who's a Scientologist, they're honking and all this other stuff, okay? By the way, I want to give a tip, a professional protesting tip to all of you people out there. Here we go. Everyone, if you're going to protest Scientology, do it at a Scientology organization. Aaron, where are you right now? Are you at a Scientology organization? No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't go to a theater where a bunch of high school kids are putting on a play for their parents and pretend like you're doing something other than being a disgusting, toxic piece of shit. While I was at that theater, a public place in downtown Salem, Oregon, I was informing those parents of what their money was going to. I have my sign right here. Ow. This is my sign. I'm going to back up. Oh, hang on. I got to take off my headphones. They're strangling me. Okay. This is the sign I held up. Delphian tuition with the dollar signs. Funds Scientology. That's it. Statement of fact. Statement of fact. Okay. So I held that sign up. Now, Liz and I had 3 signs between us. Liz had 2 signs. She's fancy. Okay. I had that one sign. That's it. That was my sign. That's what I told the parents. That's what I tried to talk to Lauren about. Okay. Aaron, in his infinite pizza donut party wisdom, is going to tell me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Liz. Okay. That what I did was wrong. So he carries on. If you're going to protest Scientology, protest Scientology. Don't protest a bunch of teenage kids who never chose to join Scientology. I'm sorry. Are you talking about us? We didn't choose it either. Oh, Marilyn is responding to me. Read chat. Okay, thank you for the super chat. Well, I saw the ones from earlier. Thank you, Maisie, for this super chat. Thank you. And thank you for your support. Marilyn is responding to me. I'm ignoring it. I'm not ignoring it. I didn't see it. I'm also reading, guys. I can't see the chat while I'm reading. It's a Dutch name, not a German name. Okay. I'm scrolling back to see if I can see what I missed from Marilyn. Maybe my mods have pinned it. Oh. Oh, okay. So Marilyn says, I'm leaving again. Someone told me about the lies. I will call you later. Okay, I have to see if I still have your number in my phone, Marilyn, but I'll make sure it's not blocked and you can call me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I did see that. I'm not, guys, for all the people freaking out, I'm not responding. I don't see every comment. Okay. I don't see every comment. And Marilyn has some people blocked. Okay. So let's all calm down. Yeah. Take that as a lesson. You fucking piece of shits that don't have the balls to go to a Scientology, except for Liz and I have protested multiple times together at the Scientology Oregon Portland, and I've protested in Clearwater, and I've protested in Los Angeles multiple times, and at the Ventura org. And where else do I need to make this an international thing? I need to, I'm willing to do that. I just don't have a fucking sugar daddy to pay for my plane tickets. I will go to every Scientology organization, guys, and protest. I don't have a problem. Okay? Aaron, hot tip from a protest who actually protests Scientology and not children. How are we actually doing those? Fucking lunatics in Oregon went and protested a bunch of children at a school play. I could see that. All right. Yeah. No, we didn't protest the children. The protest had nothing to do with the children. It was in defense of and for the protection of those children. And a lot of those children who go to that school are not Scientologists, and their parents are not Scientologists. And they don't know that their tuition money goes to fund Scientology. That was actually educational for the parents who are flying in from all over the country and around the world for Parents Weekend to find out, I'm sorry, this funds Scientology. What? Okay. She sent a long message about the photo was a lie. Scroll up. I can only scroll up so far, Helen. And then it doesn't allow me to scroll past that. And what photo? Well, yeah. I don't. Guys, it was an AI doctored photo. It was zoomed in on Huxley's crotch area. That's not a lie. It's not a lie. That's why she did that. Yeah, why she said that to Dodge. We could all have a lot of questions for Marilyn. We could all have a lot of questions for her. Yeah, some cult survivors are bad people. Aaron was a narcissist before Scientology got his hands on him. Probably. I can't say that for a fact, but I can say while his time in Scientology definitely developed that, honed that skill. Those traits are formed during childhood. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll look later. I'll go through the live chat so I can see it. But once I miss it, guys, if it's too far up, there's no way for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%, Liz. Oh, God damn it. Show it. Where's Liz's chat? There it is. If George Massey abandons Marilyn over this, then it's just another example of how fake these people are. 100%. 100%. Because, yeah. Okay, thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. I will do that. Yeah. Aaron Smith Levin, what this shows to me, okay, what this shows to me is not breaking news, guys. I've been saying this for 2 years. Okay? For 2 years, I have said the same exact things about Aaron Smith Levin that have proven out to be true that Marilyn touched on very briefly in her video today. Aaron Smith Levin does not care about people. Aaron Smith Levin cares about Aaron Smith Levin. He is not a good person. Thank you, Lindsay. He is constitutionally incapable of being honest. He's not trustworthy. He is abusive to everyone, and especially to people who show him affection in any way, shape, or form, whether that affection is through friendship, through loyalty, through love, through intimacy. You will 1,000,000% be ground up into a fine powder and just fucking dispersed all over the universe by this man who takes great pleasure in hurting people. And by the way, Aaron, okay, there is nothing special about what you're doing, okay? What Aaron Smith Levin calls a protest that he does every Friday with his donut pizza party with a gigantic sign that says, "Honk if Scientology is a cult." This is the same shit that union busting organizations do, that large corporations do when they want to put out a narrative about something. They hire paid actors. They hire people. There are companies who advertise themselves on the internet to do exactly what Aaron Smith Levin's doing, to go and stand in front of a property on public property and say, no more bad work conditions for Kaiser nurses or whatever. Those people are not Kaiser nurses. Those people are paid to stand on that corner, holding that sign, getting people to honk. It's not a protest. It's not a protest. You can go look at Crowds on Demand as a company that does that. ZipRecruiter and Craigslist have people to hire for that. You know, sometimes they'll even make the signs for you. Okay. He is literally conducting every week a paid protester protest that is completely orchestrated to do one thing: to generate income for himself. He doesn't pay for the pizza. Somebody donates that. He doesn't pay for the donuts. Somebody else donates that. All of the super chats, the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, does he distribute that amongst the other people who come to protest for him? No. No. They are there because they think they're really protesting. Aaron is profiting off of essentially free labor. Okay. It is a cosplay, Freya. That's a good way to put it. He's a paid actor. He's literally a paid actor to stand on a corner with a gigantic sign that is not near a Scientology, is not in front of Scientology. Why? Because he can't go to there. He can't go to there. Yeah. Crisis actors. Yep. Same thing. Same thing. Then he goes to the bar with these peeps, gets drunk AF, and then goes home. That's his Friday. No, he doesn't pay for the pizza or donuts, Stephanie. In the beginning, he would bring pizzas from Costco. He would go to Costco and get Costco pizzas. But now other people, they just deliver it. They just send it to him. They just send it to him. Yeah, Abigail. Abigail buys the pizza and donuts every week. Abigail, stop sending pizza and donuts. Just stop. It's not a real protest, honey. You are enabling fakeness. It's a straw man. Honk if you worship Satan. You know. Yeah. Aaron is a fraud. He's a complete fraud. There is nothing that he does that is genuine. Okay? It is not, there's not an altruistic bone in his body. Okay? When I say crisis actors, selfless, I'm not talking in the way Alex Jones used that. I believe that Sandy Hook is very real and all of those other incidents are very real. What I'm talking about is like here in Portland, as an example, we had totally peaceful Black Lives Matter protests. And then magically, as soon as the sun would go down, these few bad actors would show up and rile it up. And it was just cops in cosplay and FBI agents in cosplay to rile up the crowd and cause violence at an otherwise completely peaceful protest. So that's what I'm talking about, just to clarify that. I'm not. Fuck Alex Jones. That guy's so disgusting. Aaron thought he was probably going to be, Joe Rogan, Alex Jones. That's why he loves the cigars so much. He thinks if he keeps looking like these people that he'll become them. Aaron, you're never going to be Rush Limbaugh. You're never going to be Alex Jones. You're never going to be Joe Rogan. It won't happen. The Illuminati is not going to call you up and invite you to their secret, bloodletting ceremony. And you're not going to get in on that. That's not going to happen. Honk if you've got hair. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, guys, Jenna, like I said, I don't know who these people are that Aaron was telling Marilyn to handle. Did Jenna get upset at that? Did Natalie get upset at that? these are questions, guys. Is Natalie going to continue to be on the board? Nat, are you going to continue to be on this SPTV Foundation board with the president being completely unhinged, a now convicted violent criminal who continues his YouTube slander defamation campaign using dead people, in particular my dead father, to try and harm me and hope and wish that I die? Like, you and I don't have to be friends, Nat. We don't have to be, friendly or friends or nothing. But it will literally tell me everything about you, your continued support of that type of behavior and that type of thing. I cannot believe you're still on the board. And Jenna, my God, girl, what does Aaron have to do for you to be like, you know what? This isn't the kind of relationship that I need or want for me or my kids. This is the man. This is the man that you want to be a model for your son. A model, not the model. I shouldn't say the model. A model. Okay. That's who you think's okay to be a model for your kids? Do you think it's okay for your daughter to witness you being physically and verbally abused by a man? Do you think that's good modeling for her of what she thinks a relationship should be, or for your son on how he thinks a man should treat a woman? Because I know your ex-husband, Dallas, ain't never treated you like that. Why would I state that with such certainty? Obviously, I wasn't in your life 24 hours a day. I'm stating that with certainty because of the Dallas that I knew, and the Dallas that I have spoken with is not ever that type of man. These are the things you have to think about. This man is out of control. He is not getting better. He has not had that psychological evaluation yet, guys. Keeps joking about that, too. I would love to know who is the person doing the psychological evaluation, because I'd love to send them all of these things. Not my personal opinions about Aaron, just the things that he's said and done. Okay? And then have them ask questions about that type of activity and just see the answers. I'd love to be a fly on the wall and see what he does with the ink blot test, how he responds to that. Right? So, yeah. Yeah. I guess the last thing I want to say about this, guys, is that I'm trying to approach Maryland's situation with as much grace as I can. Oh, yeah. Yes, Barry, he hasn't paid for one dime of stuff. He doesn't go do stuff. He got people to donate to him while he was in LA for 3 weeks. I don't even know if he got that approved. He claims he got it approved by his probation officer, but he hasn't gone back to LA. He's begging people to buy more of those cardboard cutouts for him because he won't spend money on these things. So my question is, where does his money go? When people send money to me, I'll tell you where the money goes. It's gone to my plane flights. It's gone to rental cars. It's gone to materials and equipment. And it's gone into my mouth because I eat. In case you guys didn't notice, I'm definitely not withering away. Goes into my business. That's where the money that I make goes into. Right? And I'm part of the business. Right? This is it. So I know, Selfless, if I do a separate politics stream, we should just come on and just talk about politics. It's just not the topic right now. You and I don't disagree on what we're talking about. I think it's just hard because it's an inflammatory topic. It came up earlier, politics, because of what I was reading that Aaron said. And yeah. But yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, he claimed that Scientology asked for the psych eval. No, the state of Florida asked for the psych eval. The state of Florida asked for the psych eval. Just totally insane. Totally insane. All right, let me go over these comments here that were pinned so I wouldn't forget them. I stand with Nora, Lindsay, and Reese. I don't care about their sexuality or politics. Be the blender ladies. Own it. I don't know what that means. I gotta somebody, please send me an email to explain this blender thing to me. I am lost. Totally. Aubrey in the house. I tried to comment every time he said something about Nation of Islam and try to discern between them and mainstream Islam. But he never responded, never once. He won't. He won't. Yeah. You and Lindsay have never called you an N-word. Why would I? That's gross. I don't talk like that. I meant never. No, I know that. I know. None of you. Yeah. Because that's not how we talk. Honestly, I think he does this ridiculous shit just to provoke you into responding because it gives him a power trip boner. That's probably true, Marilee. That's probably true. The body pod is better than the DEXA scam. Okay. Go for the body pod. Okay. I don't know. I've never heard of that one, but I'll check that out. Blue Ridge Hiker is not Jamie T. Are you sure about that? They talk the same. You're sure though? Okay. I'll take your word for it. That's what I thought. I think there's some conflicting information here, guys. Is it Jamie or not? I think it is. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not always right, guys. Reese says, I wish I wasn't waiting to get this damn pap. I'll be discussing this in an hour and a half or so. I have a thing or two to add. Yes. Yes, Reese, I'll be tuning in for that. You're trying to paint a fair and accurate picture of what has occurred, and her perspective should be valued. I am. I'm trying to, guys, as Fox News would say, I'm trying to be fair and balanced here. Okay. I'm really trying to just stick to the facts. If this stream was about my emotions right now, this would be a different stream because I do have a lot of emotions about it. Trust. It is just I have a lot of emotions, but my emotions in this moment are not relevant, in my opinion, to what has occurred. Oh, hello. Sorry. The facts are more relevant. And so I'm really working really hard to stick to that. Okay. That's all. Miss Chief in the house. Good to see you here. You see now that Nora is not a vindictive producer of hate and venom. She is showing empathy for Marilyn, and that is who Nora is. I'm proud to know you. Thank you so much, Miss Chief. I'm proud to know you as well. I'm naked. Marilyn, I'm naked in a damn gown waiting on a pap. Will you please come on to my chat later about this? Marilyn, I hope you do. I hope you do show up in Reese's chat. This is your time. We're willing to talk. I think you should. Oh, Linda. Holy shit. Wow. Thank you. That's a crazy super chat, Linda. Thank you. Holy shit balls. Wow. Marilyn, you let us all down. You pretended to care and be mama bear, and then you turned and became hateful and covered up abuse. Yeah. I agree, Liz. I couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, Selma, thank you for the super chat. A very Dutch name, not German. Okay, I had that wrong. Thank you. I need to learn the nuances between those languages that are very close, German and Dutch and things, because the names are, to me, as an American, are very similar. Last time I said this, shit went south, but blessed are the peacemakers. Yes. Yes. Lindsay, let's be good. I know. We all have, Lindsay, emotions are high right now, and you know I love you, but let's not do it in the chat right now. You guys are all adults, and you guys can tell it to each other's faces in another place that isn't my chat. Okay? Let's just try to let's not do that. No fighting in chat. Don't make rocks pull the chat over, everybody. Okay? Just all take a breath. Yeah, Liz is I know, right? Liz is a positive, kind person. you know. Selfless. I'm laughing because you did start it, and then Lindsay clapped back, and now here we are. It's not favoritism, Selfless. People have emotions. We've all talked about it. But let's all calm down. Lindsay, nobody's saying, Lindsay, don't worry about it. Let's. Is there going to be a gang fight? You want a dance battle? I like a good dance battle, Dylan. Yeah. You guys are getting wild in the chat. Yeah. Guys, we can, first of all, we're gonna, guys, everybody's about to get timed out here. My mods are getting a migraine. Puppies and rainbows. Thank you. Let's all take it down a notch. Okay? Let's all collectively remember why we're here, to talk about what happened with Marilyn and Aaron. That's what we're here to talk about today. I don't talk about Liz Ferris, not because she's not my friend. She is my friend and I love her very much. I'm not talking about anything that happened in her past or anything else right now, because Liz, a lot of shit happened. And she is now doing a very good job at living a good life and taking care of herself. And that is her very only priority right now, in my personal opinion. Okay? So any emotions or upsets that anybody has about that, you can write to me. That is not the topic of this stream. Okay? Dylan wants a dance fight, guys. We need a dance off fight for Dylan. The world is literally burning around him, guys. Give him what he wants. Okay? Miriam, why won't you come to my politics live? You don't want to talk politics with me? Okay? Selfless. We're not talking about that right now. It's just off topic, right? In the same way that when Aaron Smith-Levin brings me up during a stream that's not about me, that Marilyn shoved me into for 3 seconds and then goes off about me for over half of the runtime of that, it's the same type of off-topicness. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about here. It's not an irrelevant point. It's not an incorrect point. It's just not on topic. Okay? Let's just try to stick to the topic. That's all. It's simple. Okay? It's just simple. All right? We're all going to just Ooh, clotted cream and jam scones. I love that. If I ever do make it to Wimbledon, I want to get the clotted cream. Lindsay, nobody's the fascist. Hang on. All right. It's just toe jam. Come on now. You won't be on that stream either. You can't. Your head can't bear it. Okay. Thank you, Luciano. Thank you. You're doing the Chandler and Friends uncomfortable dance? Yeah. Guys, here's the deal, though. Here's what I want to say. This is exactly what Aaron Smith-Levin would hope for in this moment. That something happens in the chat that derails everything that we are talking about, so that we stop talking about his fucking using and abusing people. Okay? Thank you, Georgia. Thank you for being here for 16 months as a member. That's amazing. Thank you. Clotted cream is the best if it clogs your veins and paralyzes your mind. That sounds not good. I don't want that to happen, but clotted cream does sound delicious, guys. That does actually sound really good. Clotted sweet cream, delish. Okay. Yeah. I know. Listen, guys, strange how this got derailed as it did. Probably nothing. Yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. But this is, guys, and Lindsay, everybody loves you. We're good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I just think my mods are the best. You're hiding behind Yadira. Oh, I keep cutting out. Oh, well, that's probably a YouTube thing. You made yellow cream filled. Wait, what? Where did that go? I never read your disgusting comments, Chewini. I don't know. I missed it. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. Everyone breathe. Take a deep breath. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. 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 Thank you very much. Yeah, clotted cream is rich. No, I can't eat too much of that kind of stuff, like rich food. It like overwhelms me and makes me feel sick. But I like a little bit. A little bit. You know, it's like mascarpone. Kind of a thing, right? I like to put a little bit of sugar in there and then just put that like on a pancake or something. Delicious. Thank you for being a member for 3 months, Selena. That's so nice. Send me an email with a logo drawing. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. It was a good one. I missed it, Chewini. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Clotted cream ice cream. What? I've never, well, I guys, in Portland, we got some weird ass ice cream flavors here. We got some weird ass shit, man. Yeah. Oh, somebody is sending me the question. Hang on, let me pull it up here in my chats. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently in Marilyn's comment section, she clarifies that Aaron did ask her to handle Kelly because Kelly said he was out of line for using his chat to taunt me. And yes, I agree with that. Kelly Copter, I agree with you. I'm totally off topic and wishing me dead and bringing up my dead father, totally out of line in somebody else's chat. Just the same thing I just told, whatever Selfless was doing there. Like, we got to keep it on topic. Thank you for becoming a member. And who's clicking on things? I'm just kidding. Thank you for becoming a member. And we got another member here, Mandy, who's been a member for 5 months. He brings you up because it drives up his super chats. 100%. I wonder what little boy Aaron, who lashes out because he can't confront being abandoned as a child, is going to do to replace a major fuel supply lost. People show us who they are. Let's believe them. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, his dad abandoned, him and his brother. And then his mom chose Scientology. And by that, I mean, she chose independent Scientology. That was more important to her than, being a grandmother. Aaron has not been chosen probably by anybody, since his wife first chose him to be her husband, because he's still married and no divorce has been filed, 30 years ago. Oh, thank you so much for being a member here, Silver Lining, for those months. So very proud of your growth. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And Jenna keeps re-choosing to go back to him. I don't understand that. I don't think it's a good idea. Haggis, stop sending me pictures of delicious food that I'm not eating with you. Rude. I want all of that you just sent me. I never heard back from the Sisters of the Valley. Never. They never had one thing to say about Cheryl. Dylan says, I understand Aaron's story and experienced similar behaviors through my life. People handle similar trauma so differently. I'm so sorry about that, Dylan. I know that I am one of the very few, very lucky people who has left Scientology with my family intact. It makes me so incredibly sad to be part of this vast minority of people who have escaped Scientology, who still have their family to talk to. It is one of the most heartbreaking and terrible things that Scientology does on a regular basis, is tearing people's families and marriages apart. Yeah. Reese is wondering if it would be worth her whole copyright I don't know. It's really hard. I mean, it is hard in a situation of what Maryland's done in terms of transforming the information and stuff, because the copyright law is the copyright law. It's very exact, and the rules of fair use are there for a reason, because if nobody could use anything that ever was produced by somebody else, we wouldn't accurately have news and things like that. Yeah. So it's a tough call. I always try to advise people to not do an Aaron Smith Levin. And by that, I mean completely on purpose violate the copyright strike policy here on YouTube as a retaliatory punitive action like Aaron has done to me personally. 3 times last month he did it to me for shorts that absolutely did not violate the copyright law in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. I mean, let me see if they're even back yet. I don't even know. They should be back at some point this week. Nope. The first one still isn't back, and it was published on June 18th, and it was up for quite a while. It was the one that I made. It was a 23-second short. It had 5,600 views. See, when you get that taken off, you lose those views, right? And you lose the watch hours, and the money goes into limbo. If you got a super chat on that, I don't even know. And then the other one was from the way that he talked to that cop at his protest, 3,500 views. He hasn't done a copyright strike, surprisingly, on the tight pants video, but I'm sure he will now. It's 4,100 views. It's, but he waits till the end of the month. He does it the last weekend of the month so that I will lose whatever revenue that is for that month. And he doesn't do 3. He only does 2. Just to say to me, I can. Look at the power I have over you. Aaron, I don't care. And by that, I mean, if you do that, I don't care that you are abusing the copyright system so extensively that not only will I absolutely hire a copyright lawyer and get your channel permanently and you permanently banned from YouTube as a result of you falsely taking down my channel, I will come for everything. I will come for everything. Every penny you have. Every single one. Wherever it's hidden. I will come for all of it. And not as a threat. I'm just telling you that will be the result of that action for you. Because you will not be able to hide. You will not be able to function without knowing that I will absolutely take all. And then when I'm done taking all, Aaron, I'm going to give half of it to Heather. Because I know you won't. That's what makes me the bigger man, Aaron. Because that woman deserves all. So, yeah. You fucked with the wrong one, Aaron, for way too long. This is not going to end the way that you think it's going to end. Marilyn saw the light. She said it publicly. She said it probably in the nicest, calmest way possible. You got off easy. You got off easy. She's not going to handle Kelly Copter for you. It sounds like you lost Kelly Copter. Uh-oh, hot dog. You lost Kelly Copter and Marilyn in one day? Wow. Questions that remain, guys, that we should be asking. Questions that remain. Will Natalie remain a member of this board? Okay. Will Natalie keep supporting Aaron Smith-Levin in his diabolical quest publicly to get me to either unalive myself, end up in a padded room? What are the other wishes that he's had for me publicly? Be locked up in jail or die. Is Natalie still a supporter of that? Is Natalie a supporter of a man who allegedly was showing his support for someone who's done nothing but pledge undying allegiance to him up until to this morning? You know, until he hijacked her fucking premiere of her video live chat to attempt to harm me. Okay. It's a special service you can pay for on YouTube. Allows you to access a live person. Oh, well, shit, I need to find out what that is, Ann. If you can send me that video where they talk about that. And thank you so much for the thing. What happened? What happened? Ann, what happened? What am I looking at? No, Nora instead of Hora. I knew what you meant, Ann. It's all good. I read it the way you intended it. Ann, I know who you are. It's all good. Don't worry. That's fun. It's okay. You hit it. You hit the H instead of the N. They are right next to each other on the keyboard. It's okay. Yeah, guys, here's the deal. Dylan, I just want to say this in defense of Dylan is one of the most level-headed people that I've met. And he and I are similar in this, in that if somebody, Marilyn, Aaron, whomever, reached out to me, sincerely, they needed assistance with something, their life was in danger, something, I would most probably help that person, right? But that would be it. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting a I don't, or probably my boundary would be, I don't want a continued relationship, but I would get them to the place that they needed to be in order to receive that help. Do you know what I mean? Like, because if someone is in need, even an enemy, I wouldn't leave someone, bleeding out on the battlefield because fuck them. And maybe maybe I should, I don't know, but that's just literally, that's me. That's how I do that. Right. That's how I think of people, and things like that. Okay. Did I? No? Okay. She's still in there. Oh, this is where I have to do it. There we go. But I agree, Dylan. I agree. Yes, you can have compassion without opening yourself up to them. Compassion from a distance. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I don't know about that, but that's that's very kind. Thank you. Should we do a welfare check on Reese? Did she make it out? Let me check. Is your hoo-hoo okay? You're good friends with somebody if you can text them, is your hoo-hoo okay? Yeah. I get that too. I get that. People have to if people take accountability and move on, I'm totally fine with chat. I'm totally fine with that. Like, I don't need to, you know, uh keep that up. There's no reason to if they've truly turned over a new leaf and are doing different things with their lives. I love a comeback story. I love a comeback. Lindsay's okay. I'm chatting with her too. So she said she's checking in. No. Don't apologize, Lindsay. I love you. It's okay. Yeah. I'm going to call her when I'm done. I'm going to call her when I'm done so we can talk. But guys, this is you guys are cracking me up today. I think I'm a comeback story. Thank you, Mrs. J. That's very kind of you. I don't know what's happening. No, don't feel bad. Steph, don't feel bad. Lindsay will be back. Listen, like I said, this is not about my emotions today. Marilyn has spent a long time, along with the various people in her chat, making a lot of terrible, slanderous and very damaging content that is untrue about me, about Reese in particular, and about Lindsay. And when something like this happens, where somebody is then, the straw that broke the camel's back happens to them about the person that we have all been screaming from the rooftops about, saying this is a dangerous person. Okay. It is a lot of emotions, right? And they just come out, and that's okay. It's all of it is okay. Good emotions, bad emotions, sad emotions, happy emotions. There's no incorrect way to experience this moment. All of it is valid. Okay. And that's why I'm not trying to regulate anybody else. It's just like, let's just stay on this topic. That's all. Yeah. You keep making up with videos and then taking the videos down on them. You have no videos left. Here's Lindsay. She's back in chat, guys. She's good. It's okay. But see, here's the difference between Lindsay and other people. When she's not good, she is mature enough to take herself out of the conversation for a minute so that she can regulate herself, because that's a mature adult, guys. Okay? And I fucking love her for that. Right? Thank you for this. Thank you for the chat. Where is Mimi Blee Blee Blee? I don't know. you know? Chat got a little spicy, yeah. Reese made off with a wristwatch. Hang on. So, yeah. There you go. Sorry, I just had to do my typing. My brain froze for a moment. Heather, if you want me to give Lindsay your number, I absolutely will. Yeah. Change your content so you don't lose videos. Put them on members only or something. You don't have to change it. Just keep it on a playlist like pastimes or something. Yeah. So just to recap, guys, thank you guys for tuning in and being here and like all of us going on this journey together. Aaron, once again, has shown his true colors. Of course, behind the scenes. He does every once in a while, it pops out and then he puts it on a members only. So if you want to see the real Aaron, just go. Okay, I'll do that, Heather. No worries. Watch one of Aaron's members only videos. That's the real Aaron. That's absolutely the absolute real person. Aaron usurped Marilyn's premiere and basically shat on a year of work that she did. I'm not, and hijacked the chat to shit on me, weaponizing the death of my father to harm me. Kelly Copter took umbrage with that and told Aaron that wasn't okay. Aaron got really pissed. Marilyn also repeated that same sentiment when Aaron confronted her about what Kelly said, because Aaron called Marilyn to say, you better fucking handle Kelly. And Marilyn was like, I'm not fucking your handler. And also I agree with her that wasn't okay. And Aaron basically screamed at her and Marilyn was like, deuces. That's the, have I heard of Ann Golert Hill? No. I will look her up, Diana. Ann Golert Hill. I'll pull it up on TikTok right now. Ann Golert Hill. I'm going to find it on the TikTok. Is it Gellert? Oh, she's got a whole website. Yes. Yes, I have her. I'm friends with her on TikTok. Yes. She's interesting. Yes, I do have that. No, I know, Lindsay. And I said, that's totally okay, hun. I know. Everyone's singing to you, and Dylan wanted to have a dance off. Okay. Marilyn made a video today about her viewpoint of what had happened. She feels that she's going to be canceled. I don't know that Aaron is going to directly, this is just my thoughts. I don't think Aaron is going to directly do a video to shit on Marilyn. Because mostly, not because Marilyn isn't worth it, but he knows he'll lose more subs than he'll gain by shitting on Marilyn, because they share mods, they share fans, they share all these things. Already in her comments, you can see that people are a little torn. Some of the big time, all-time supporters of Aaron Smith-Levin, Anna from Canada, Northern Girl, all these people, they are, okay, I'm gonna get in touch with her, Haggis. I'll get in touch with her. I love her TikToks. I share them all the time. Preferably a breakdance battle. Yes. Jesus, Dylan, I haven't done breakdancing in 43 years, bro. That's a long time. Yeah, I don't think he'll do that because Aaron is nothing if not a strategist. And shitting on me has only gained him subs. Marilyn, that will not happen for him. He will lose. I love Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. Thank you very much. That is a national treasure of a film, Shotze, and everyone should see it. You know, my prediction is he's not going to. My prediction is that Aaron will come out and it will be all my fault. I did this. I created this situation. And now, you know, I am harming him once again. Aaron, sweetheart, you are your worst problem. You. Aaron Smith Levin is Aaron Smith Levin's worst problem. What's up, Ferris? Love you. No one else is doing this to you. You are imploding. Your channel is dying. You're hanging on by a thread, bro. You made this whole big thing about how transparent you are with your foundation, yet failed to show the 990s or anything else yesterday. So where is it? Because it's not up on the spaces. No transparency. Who's left on the board, Aaron? Is it just you and Jen Kess now? Because that's not a charity in Florida. You got to have 3 people. 3 people. 3. Is Natalie still on the board? Will she stay on the board? Time will tell. All the Lizzes are in the chat. It's a Lizathon. I love it. Right? Lindsay, I love you. And everybody loves you. We're going to breathe. I'm going to call Lindsay. I'm going to call you right after this. We're going to talk. I got to go get some lunch and I'm going to talk to you while I'm getting my lunch together. We have the Lizzes in chat. I love the Lizzes. I love Lamp. All right. Lindsay, there's so much love in here for you because you deserve that. All right. And your feelings about what happened are valid. 100%. This is how Osa swoops in and takes over the foundation. That could, Liz, you're not wrong there. This is exactly how it could happen. Because we know the one person that will never recuse themselves from this board, and that is Aaron Smith Levin. Okay. Yeah. So I don't think he has a prayer right now. It's July what? July 6th. Okay. Note today down. I do not think this foundation is going to make it past this year. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, now I'm best friends with Marilyn. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think so. We are not besties. Marilyn and I have not had an opportunity to have an adult conversation. But let's see. Let me go to my actual one of my besties here. Let's go to Reese. Let's go to Relatable Reese. Where is she? Where's the cutie patootie? Oh, I got it now. Intact is. Maybe Reese did that on purpose. Did I get the link to the video from our former Doctor of Health, Vivek? Did you email that to me? If you emailed it to me, I just haven't checked my email yet, Anne, but I will. Okay, guys, Reese is alive. She's just got home and she's going live. Girl, you going live right now? I'm going to throw it to you. All right, let's see here. Let's bring up Reese Pieces channel. You'll resend it? Okay. And then Lindsay will be on again tonight. Lindsay is young and vivacious, guys, and she goes live at times when I am sleeping. I have to watch her stuff in the morning. And yes, guys, please go subscribe to Reese, subscribe to Lindsay, subscribe to Liz Gale. Liz Gale, I hope she gives us all she already did a mini recap of what had happened from her hotel room, but I want more lives about what happened at the Cult Conference. First of all, she met one of my personal heroes, Dr. Christine Marie, and how did Aaron get on the Aftermath show in the first place? It's called Riding the Mike Rinder Train. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. Bye, Dylan. I love you. Please, Dylan, seriously, text me if you need anything. I will come to you. I will help you. We will get you to safety, okay? You and your family. Everyone, please keep your thoughts, prayers, love, good juju, all of that. Absolutely, for Dylan, he's in the middle of a huge fire zone. The fire is now, as he posted earlier in this chat during the live, just a half mile away. Yeah. He was, how did he get on the show? He was Mike Rinder's boss, guys. That's how he got on the show. Yeah. So please be safe, Dylan. Honestly, literally anything you need. Let's get Dylan to safety and make sure that his family is okay. Guys, let's all get on over to Relatable Reese. I cannot wait to see her take on everything that's going on. She is a no holds barred, spicy empanada kind of lady, and I love it. I'm here for it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I have a brand new outro. Here it comes. I'll see you all on the Flippity Dippity.